Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to Sky Factory 5. We're carrying on. I've finished the orange block over here, so that's up and running. So, what colours are we now missing? Let's have a look. So, we need pink, we need purple, we need red, we need magenta, and cyan. So, that's going to be the most difficult one to get, but not necessarily, it just depends. I mean, oxidized copper, that's quite easy to get, just takes time. So, but today, I'm thinking what we need to do now is we need to get some brown. Done. Do I have any more sand? No. Okay. But the good thing is now we can get plenty. So what I'm going to do is get some brown and start with some dirt, I think. Let's just hammer this all away. Turn all this into gravel. That'll do for now. And we'll throw all of this back inside my little green chest. There we go. And we're going to make some brown. Brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brown dirt. Soul sand. Which is what we're going to use eventually to make prismarine. So yeah. There is a reason why I'm doing this. This is not me just going completely crazy. Well, I shouldn't completely wave that one off. Right, but what we're going to do is over here. Oh, I'm going to pop that down one. That could stay actually. That could be one of the... No, we need to move it. But what we're going to do is we're going to build just a tiny little farming area out here. So 2 by 2, yeah, that's fine. Water course down the middle. Tell you what, we'll do 3. There we go. And then we're going to put... I need more black wood. More grey wood. I've got it. Good. Right. So 1, 2, 3. Watercourse. 1, 2, 3. And that doesn't quite match up, but never mind. Anybody with OCD who's getting annoyed by the fact that it doesn't fully line up, I'm sorry, but oh well. Next up, bucketio of water. Then we just need some dirt. Do have a couple of blocks of dirt, but not a lot. I don't want to eat the dirt, I want to put it down. But we do have plenty of silkworms. So that's not a major problem. So I go and put it in the wrong down one. Never mind. Just a bit of dirt. Really should make some more barrels, but I can't be bothered. Is there another recipe for dirt? Yeah, sludge refiner. So that'll be once we get into that. Get sludge refiner pumping stuff out. That'll be nice and easy. biggest problem with this pack I can see, so far from my limited knowledge of it, I mean, this is, well, as far as I've ever got on this, so, like I said, I did do a very quick test world, but other than that, this was it. It was basically just to see, make sure it worked, make sure that my, it wasn't going to lag when I was running it, that sort of stuff. I never really built anything, well, I did a little bit, but not a lot. But the biggest thing I can see so far in this pack is that the main storage system we're going to have to rely on is going to be the sophisticated storage. And it's barrels, which I've never really used. So 1 slot, 32, but yeah, so these will be okay. But I haven't seen like a controller for them. Ah. Well, there you go. So we can use that. We can use the barrels as drawers. Just, yeah, that's fine. Because then we can use the external storage bus for the ME2 system and pump stuff straight from the sludge boiler straight into it. Which realistically is what we need, what we want. Speaking of things that we need, we're going to need a hoe. Can make an old-fashioned one, or we can make, yeah, we'll probably make one of them. Just so it doesn't break or keep breaking on us. And eventually we'll upgrade this as well. Okay, so in a minute I'm going to need to remind myself 4x3, so I'm going to need 12 after these two, so 12 more of these. Right. But for the minute, let us... No. Do I have... Yep. No, I've already got some. Cool. Silent gear, hoe. And we're going to make it out of cobble. I mean, why not? We've got loads of cobble now, so there is absolutely no reason not to make it. Okay, then we're just going to... What I really should do is set up another barrel and put a hopper on it. That would probably make life easier for the minute. I might do that in a bit. Okay, now we come into here and we need seeds. So we're going to need... What do we need to make? Put just seeds. Cucumber seeds, flax. Onion was definitely one we wanted, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, you don't go there. No. All I want is, what I really need right now is wheat seeds. Oh, I'm going to need to get grass on her. Alright, so the other side will be... Well, what was the other one we wanted? Oh yeah, we'll just grass up the other side, so we'll make some grass seeds. Can I make grass seeds? Yep. And grass seed. Missing green. Okay. That's fine. Alright, we've got plenty of sand now, so yeah. We're going to get some green dye. That's black. Green. Oh, you don't belong there. Green. Nope. That'll do. You have to forgive if you can hear a whirring sound in the background. It's my fan blowing in my little recording room, because it is fucking hot today. It's about 20. It's only April. It's 20 degrees out there at the minute. So yeah, it is hot. And unfortunately, I was not designed for the warm weather. I really wasn't. I am short. I am a little on the bulky side. And I'm very pale skinned. So, yeah. It is far too hot for the likes of me. Okay, red one done. So we just need 8 more. No, 7 more. 75. 5 more to make. Because 3 and 4. Advanced mathematics here. And all we're going to do is bone meal it. Can't remember what the other thing I wanted was. What was the other seed I wanted? That we know how we're going to deal with. Eggplant. Spinach. Cucumbers. Yellow. Okay, so we need to do the normal seeds first. That's fine. 5, so 2 more. A little bit more bone meal. That should, yep, be it. Pop that in there. Nothing here we need at the minute. Cool. Right. So we're just going to go one. We're going to plant some grass seeds here. Seed. There we go. Give it a head start. I'm going to chow down on an apple. Amongst some brown seeds, I think. Some trees. Boink. Another seed. And a beetroot seed. Just what the doctor ordered. Boink. There we go. There we go. 3 more grass seeds just to finish this off. Grab that. There we go. So now we have yellow. But the question is, how do we make yellow dye? Oh. Well, that makes life easier, doesn't it? Blip. There we go. And in a minute we'll have red. There we go. Just going to sleep the night away. Big yellow moon now. And we can mark off yellow. Why did I use bone meal? Does it? Yeah, this should work. There we go. Doesn't do a great job, but it does a bit. Anyway, let's get this tree grown. So now we have yellow logs. Again, going to make another one of the things to make the dye over yonder in a little bit. I'll do that off camera because there's no point in you watching me do something I've done, well, yeah, a few times before. The fact that we have yellow going to be very useful. Now then, so we've got onions growing, We've got wheat growing. And we've got beetroot growing. We need to upgrade this thing. What's the... So we need mystical fertilizer. We need diamonds, fertilized essence, or bone meal. Well, that we can pretty much already do apart from the diamond. So for that we need cyan. Now that's annoying. Right. Well, that's a pretty good start, I think. Okay, so we'll pop all of this away. I have no idea what Forcecraft is. I've never used that one, so we'll have to look at that in a bit. You go in. Oh, you're biological. You go in here. What do we get there? Bees! I wonder, do we have... I'll tell you, that would be broken if we had productive bees, but let's have a look. No. Just have industrial 4 going. Meh, kind of sucks, but never mind. While that is doing that, but... Okay. Right. Haha! Made it. Okay. We need to build a fishing area, so I'm thinking blue wood for this. So, we'll pop another tree down. Quickly grow it up. Go on. Boop. Come on, go, you bloody thing. This tree doesn't want to grow, does it? Grow! Oh, you don't want to do it, that's fine. Okay. Switch to black then. Black trees I know they're good to grow. Look. Think about it, why am I doing that? Because theoretically... Right. No, you don't live in there. You live in there. Because theoretically... It's 3 sticks, you idiot. Blip, blip, blip. Blip, blip. I should. Come on, blip. Thank you. So now, I just need a knife. Well, I could do it on a cutting board, I suppose, couldn't I? And the cutting board is just slabs and wood. Oh, it's logs. That's why. Right, there we go. We now have a cutting board. Right, we're going to pop this down someplace. Pop it on top of the furnace. Why not? Put fishy on there. And then we still need the knife. Oh, that's a chisel. That's a sword. What mod is the chopping board from? Let's see, she go. Ah, there we go. Cleaver. It's only 4 bits of iron. Oh, that's fine. Cleaver. That's not what I wanted. Imitation crab. That's not what I wanted. We have red. This is good. Pop you down. Turn you red. Yep. There we go. So now we just need... Right, so onions, which we're going to get in a minute. That I'm not sure about. Probably oxidized copper would be the easiest way. Okay, I've forgotten what colour I need now. Oh, light grey, because I need to make some more iron. Where? There it is. Right. Undo that. Iron. Right. So in order to make fish fillets, we need just a knife. Okay, so it's that way. Got it. Let's grab a stick. Grab that. Do that. And now we need to catch another fish. Fish! Fish! Come on. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I'm gonna get you, little fishy. I'm gonna get you, little fishy. Cause I like little fish. We got a fish. See? The fish song works. Pink! Now we should, theoretically, be able just to mix red and white to make pink. So once we've unlocked the colour, we'll wait. Onions. Whoa. Okay, this red tree does not go straight. Is it like just like a redone acacia tree or something like that? There we go. Okay. So, if we now get some white dye. Can we mix red, white? Yes, we can. So you go in there, you go in there, you go in there. And you go in there. Good. Pink. So I don't think you can turn... That is very pink and large, isn't it? So pink trees grow big. Alright. Okay. That takes time. But, there we go. We've got 5 bags. What do we get? Let's have a look. Titan Hoglin. Titan Piglin. Zombie Piglin, okay. Titan Pink Vein Creeper. Okay. And pigs. That is one of the things I do want to work on fairly soon, is getting a way of massively slaughtering things up and running, and without room. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all the dyes out, and dyes can have their own box. That sounds like a good plan to me. We'll make it pink. Why pink? Well, why not? Oh, speaking of which, okay, dyes go in there. Speaking of which, we need a pink crafting table, a red crafting table, and a yellow crafting table. Bloop, 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 red. It's a shame there isn't just like a rainbow crafting table. But once you get them all, you can just mix together to make one big crafting table. But, at least I don't think there is. Oh, there is. Look at that. Cat, you're a moron. I haven't got an uncoloured one. Have to quickly correct that. Yeah, say it's a shame, and then suddenly I find it. Look at that. There we go. So we've got uncoloured. We've got lots of different coloured ones now. And the only thing we need to add is a hopper and a casing. Well, I'm pretty sure that an hopper we can do. Right, does it need to be that? Let me have a look. No, cool. Right, so an hopper. That can just sit there. So this allows me to build pipes and cables and stuff, which is going to be very handy. So that all I need is an andesite casing, and now everything is unlocked. Look at that. Mwah. Makes life so much easier. So what can we actually make out of all of this stuff? Can we make the smashy press? Yes, we can. Right. So in here, need to make one of them. Then we need one of them. Andesite. What are we missing here? More light grey. Okay. Do we have any light grey? Yes. We're going to make the smashy plate. Why? Because it will come in useful later. May not right now. I know, but throw that in there, throw that. And andesite casing, andesite alloy that we are going to need. We're going to need lots of that during this, so that's something that is going to be required on a very regular basis if we're going to do lots of work with Create. Which I get the feeling we will be. I think that's kind of how Pack wants us to start. Yeah. So we'll make the smashy plate. Now. I know what I'm thinking. But I don't quite have the resources for it yet, so we're going to hold off on that just for now. Let's sleep the night away. So, what colours now do we not have? So this is the one that needs eggplant, that one, magenta needs onions, so we're going to need eggplant. But the question is, how do we get eggplants? Ooh. So we can. Where is eggplant? Very nice. Right. Do we have? Yes, we do have the biofuel generator. Nice. Okay, so all this stuff is not going to go to waste because we can turn it all into biofuel. Biofuel is one of my favourite ways of making power. Because basically it's taking everything that should be just a waste product and pumping it back through. And that, for me, is beautiful. There we go, we have magenta. Magenta dye. Purple dye. Which we don't have yet, do we? Do we have purple? Cyan. Purple is the eggplant, so that's what we're working on. You can go in there for the minute. Okay. And we've got some more onion seeds. Wheat. Onion. We don't need onion seeds for the minute. So, I think... yeah, they can go with that. Sweet. Now, what I'm thinking is a quick way to get the cyan is going to be copper. So I'm thinking we just grab a load of orange dye, make a block of copper, leave it out in the light, weather it, let it rust, and then pick it up. Do we have any orange dye? No, we do not. At least not that I can see. Although it would help if you're looking in the right chest, wouldn't it, you plum? Right, no, because we need a bit more than that. So let's go make some orange dye, and we'll quickly start that process. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Plenty of orange dye. Throw that in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Get in there. You get in there. Burn the sticks. No. Definitely not. Wheat. Another wheat seed. Onion seeds. Sweet. Yeah, actually these mash quite well, don't they? There we go. Just want to get the eggplant done. If I can. There we go. So I'll make purple. And then we'll be on our way then. Got plenty of these. If I need the I always keep one sapling back, so that way if I need the wood or whatever, I can always quickly regrow it. You don't need more than one sapling, really. There we go. Gimme. It's not at this point. I said later on, we can use them, but right now, 60, fully grown. Purple! So now, purple should be blue and red. There we go. Right, let's go put the eggplant back down. There we go, so we've got a little farm growing. Now we need a tree. I'm going to grab 2. There we go. Purple goes in there. And then we need magenta, which is purple. And pink. Oh, we have no pink dye. Grab 4 of these. Purple. Magenta. Oh, don't be obnoxious. Bloody thing. Said, come down. Right, There we go. That's purple done. Purple in there. Ooh. You can stay. You can go in the bottom. You can go in there. You can go in there. You go there, you go there, you go there. You come back out. You're magenta. You're the one I currently want. Yeah. And then the last colour we need is the cyan. And so what we're going to do, pop this somewhere it can't fall off. And now we're just going to leave it, let it oxidize. If we come across another way, I mean, there is an easy way to make it, but I don't know if it's going to be any easier. Which is going to be a soul sand bulk haunting from Create. This tree is ridiculous. I might literally gonna have to carve into it to climb to get that last one. I am, you know. Tree, you are ridiculous. Right. Cool. There we go. And there's still another one out there. Bugger. Get rid of that. There we go. So we've got some basics up. And what do we get from the cyan crystal zombie? Interesting. You go in there, 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 and you go in there. Okay. So now we have lots of pink saplings. We have plenty of saplings now. So what we're going to need to do is just add on the red, the magenta, the purple, and then wait for this to do, so that then we can get cyan, which then we can make. And I'm pretty sure cyan. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, blue-green. Cyan rose. Oh well, I will figure it out. But yeah, cyan. Got cyan dye, cyan essence. Cyan seeds. We may have to work on some of these seeds in order to grow some colour, because I think that would be easier than harvesting it through trees, but we will harvest it through trees anyway. That's going to work its way through. So yeah, the other thing I quickly want to do, I think, can I? No. Okay, well we'll leave that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get those up before the next time. Boink. Ah. And get a better pickaxe. Just so we're better tools, maybe, just so we can shoot through things a bit easier. We've got plenty of stones, so I'll be... What I really need to do is get some item ducts. Fluid ducts, flux ducts, fluid duct, item cables. There you go. Get some... Either some item ducts or some item cables or something. These bricks, yeah. Obnoxious, but never mind. To get up into another chest and then pour it down through a couple of mills to start with, just to get things, the ball rolling on that. I think that's going to be the next stage. But anyway, we can leave that there for now. Sleep the night through. Yeah. So we're going to leave that there for now. We're going to stay there. So again, thanks for your time. And for the minute, I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.